So, ladies and gentlemen, Daredevil Born Again is just a couple of days away, and in honor to celebrate that, I thought in this video we can look at some of the best moments from the Daredevil Netflix show. Now, if you don't know this about me, I've talked about this many times all across my social medias. I am a huge fan of the Netflix Daredevil show. It's in my top 3 shows of all time. Yes, of all time. I absolutely love that show, and I cannot believe it that we are getting the crew and the show back, because I was one of those people that when the show got canceled by Netflix, I was looking up all the petitions that I could sign, the Save Daredevil movement. I was there for that, and I just can't believe it that we're back here and we're getting our loved ones back. Loved ones is a bit of a stretch, but this shit means something to me. So yeah, I'm gonna be kind of like scrubbing through the 3 seasons because I did want to rewatch the show before Daredevil Born Again, but honestly just didn't have the time. So let's just watch some of my favorite moments. And by the way, I am freestyling the hell out of this. I just wanted this to be chill, just some of the clips that come to mind. Again, I'm freestyling this, so if your favorite scene didn't make the video, or I didn't point this out or that out, it's just because I'm here just to celebrate, just to have a good time. So come and let's re-experience the peakness of television together. All right, I mean, obviously where we're going to start is season 1, and we're going to start off with episode 2 of season 1, and that is the hallway fight scene, the first ever hallway fight scene for this show, a thing that became super iconic. Let's go ahead and check it out. I mean, right away, you just have to point out, like, the lighting is absolutely incredible. The trailers for Daredevil Born Again have really made me excited for the show, but they do seem like they are missing just a little bit of that visual that this show just had. Oh my God, look at the patience. And there he is. And start beating us. That guy just started shooting without asking questions. That's crazy. Just started shooting into the room full of people. I remember that moment always stood out in this fight. Guy getting hit by like a TV or a microwave. Oh, it's so awesome how he gets tired. Man, shout out to stunt people, because it's really like a dance, you know, and you have to time everything. You have to know your movements. Oh my God, he's taking so many body shots. Very cool. And look at that, that's what I mean. Like, they had to do that punch where the guy's like backing up, taking punches perfectly to where Daredevil falls into that room to end the fight, to then have this switch to where Charlie can come out. And this moment is very nice when he picks up his mask to not scare the kid. Yeah, I think this is only episode 2 of the whole show. This is when I think we all locked in, like, wait, we might be seeing an all-timer here. The little detail of him picking up the mask, you know, not to scare the kid, to show the kid his face. So cool. Just nice. So like I said, there's a lot of great, probably small moments that I'm definitely missing in the first season that I'm not, you know, remembering right now. But where I do want to go is the finale of season 1, and I want to go to this Fisk speech.
I tell you to open your mouth.
Let him talk. Don't mean nothing.
He was a man. He was traveling from Jerusalem to Jericho when he was set upon by men of ill intent.
What a casting Vincent D'Onofrio is, man.
But then came a man from Samaria, Samaritan, a good man. He saw the traveler.
I don't remember them doing this little montage during the speech.
He did this simply because the traveler was his neighbor. He loved his city and all the people in it.
He loved his city. The city's mine. And Vanessa. Can't forget about Vanessa.
I always thought that I was the Samaritan in that story.
What the hell does that mean?
It means that I'm not the Samaritan. That I'm not the priest. Or the Levite.
That I'm the ill intent.
That I am the ill intent. Who set upon the traveler on a road that he should not have been on.
And the music picking up too.
What appears now to be some sort of firefight involving
this guy. This guy's an actual news reporter who used to show up in all of these MCU projects whenever the story happened in New York City.
We're not leaving you.
Back to my place, make some calls, see what I can find out.
We'll drop you.
You live on the other side of town. I'll be all right.
He's gonna go put on his suit.
I know I haven't earned it, not yet anyway, but I'm asking you to trust me, Foggy. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, he's gonna go put on his armor.
I don't know who you assholes think you are, but if you don't back away, I swear to God, I'll put a bullet in this fat son of a bitch!
Oh, that's rough. And that's the guy that said let him talk. You think him and Fisk coordinated that? Fisk was like, yo, that guy's probably gonna tell me to stop talking, but I kind of want to get my speech out, so just let me talk, you know? And there he is, he's out. Hey, later this episode, Daredevil, big suit reveal. It's a cool moment, but we gotta move on. Let's go ahead and go to season 2, because season 2 has a new addition, and that is John Bernthal's The Punisher. We're going to revisit season 2, episode 3, called New York's Finest, because there's a certain scene on the rooftop that I want to re-listen to. I say this all the time. What I am really here for is the clash in ideologies.
Walk away. Could you do that? Could you walk away?
Nope. Gotta stop the bad guys.
St. Matthews.
You Catholic?
Matt's like, Catholic? Catholic? You want to talk religion? I love talking religion. It's kind of like my whole thing.
The ones who are, they don't leave. They can't. They feel like the city's a part of them.
I think New York's such a cool city. I've been there so many times, and I know it smells, and it can be, I don't know, I'm just always amazed by the fact that the city exists.
You ever been to war?
No.
I love how he never takes his mask off. He doesn't care.
You run around this city in a pair of little boys' pajamas and a mask. You go home at night, right?
He does not respect them whatsoever. But he's curious.
My moment of clarity came from the strangest of places. What kind of name is the devil of Hell's Kitchen anyway? Really?
I do love how in this rooftop, like, or on this rooftop, John Berthel's just kind of walking around doing just random shit with guns. Just kind of cleaning things, loading things during the conversation.
You know what I think you, hero?
Oof. Tell me.
Half measure.
Yeah.
I think you're a man who can't finish the job.
Ooh, drop down on one knee.
You know the one thing that you just can't see? You know you're one bad day away from being me.
Love that. I love that line and that delivery so much.
Around unloading on whoever I want to,
Yeah,
huh?
that's exactly what I think.
That is.
You think you're anything else?
I think that the people
Look, what
I
the hell's he
killed need
doing?
killing. That's
Dude's just doing random shit during this conversation.
What about you, Frank? What happens the day someone decides you deserve it?
Tell you what, they better not miss.
Maybe just a scrap, Frank, but something. And then you come along and that one tiny flicker of light gets snuffed out forever.
I think you're wrong.
Which part?
All of it.
So well written. I hope Born Again is written this well.
I think you and me are the shit, Frank, and you know it. Only I do the one thing that you can't. You hit them and they get back up. I hit them and they stay down.
Frank.
Come on, Frank. Santa Claus. You want to talk about Santa Claus?
I live in the real world, too, and I've seen it.
What have you seen?
Redemption, Frank. It's real.
Matt's lawyer side is coming out strong in this. It is a debate, right? It's a debate, and he's a lawyer, so.
You want to know why?
Why's that?
Because you're insane.
Uh-oh. Fucked up there. Boop. Good night. Yeah, man, I just hope Born Again is written this well. Please. Somehow, we are still not done with this episode. This episode might be an all-timer for the show, because you got this argument, and then you got this hallway fight scene, the second hallway fight scene.
Lock the door.
What about you?
He's about to go crazy with that chain. The chain is such a cool weapon here. He knew the gun was not loaded. Come on. And the little smile that he gives too. He's kind of like Batman, right? In the sense that he's got to be sick in the head to want to do this, to be out there beating people up at night, dressing up in a costume. Look at the chain. I remember when I first saw this, I was getting like really strong Ghost Rider vibes. I don't think I was the first one, but come on, Ghost Rider and the chain. This is insane camera work right here. Just going down the stairs. Whee! The camera definitely moved onto something. Maybe onto like a little crane, a little hook, and it just started going down here. Watch this. I think Matt killed this guy. I mean, Matt, you killed him. That guy's dead as well. This dude's dead. Oh, if not, paralyzed for life. There's also a lot of great hidden cuts here. If you kind of watched a bunch of videos about just hitting cuts in one takes, you start picking up on all the wipes that they do in all one takes. My guy's tired. Very nice, very cool shot. Awesome fight scene. Let's go ahead and move on to a very emotional scene here that I want to really rewatch and appreciate.
Thing you say. Right before you pull the trigger.
You heard that?
Yeah, I heard it. What the?
Always amazed by his abilities.
One batch, two batch. Penny and dime, you know. It was her favorite book. First time I got scared. It's on a plane on the way home. A classroom, right?
I love how he just takes a seat here. Like, this is gonna be a good story. Let me appreciate this.
Walk in, these kids. They're not even studying. They're doing some kind of yoga. Yeah. She's moving. She looks like a flower.
Oh my god, dude, this guy can act.
She's squeezing me so tight, I swear I was gonna bust a rib, you know? Teacher, she's filming the whole thing on her phone, you know? She's gonna put it on YouTube, some shit. Oh, they're screaming at me shit. I'm the worst of all. I'm a rubber-faced clown, you know? I cried so hard.
Rubber-faced clown.
Not my baby. Not my girl. No, she's my girl.
I can't say enough good things, man.
You ever been tired, right? Yeah. So you know.
Dude, I don't get any sleep, bro. I mean, I do this at night. I don't know when to sleep.
She wanted me to tuck her in, see? She outgrew it. She knew it. She didn't care. She wanted it.
Perfect. The music's like faintly coming in.
I read her that book every night before the shit. I read it every single night. But see, that was over now because Daddy's home now. She looked at me and she begged me, Red. I said no.
I love how Matt also realizes, fuck.
You tomorrow night. I'll reach you tomorrow.
The piano coming in.
For her, there was not gonna be any tomorrow, see? The last time I see her, I'd be holding her lifeless body in my arms. He was spilling out of her, Red. The place where her face used to...
Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, what a scene. What a performance. Like, you think they were chopping this up in the editing room and they were like, whoa, he fully cooked on this. Like, we struck gold here with this. I truly think, like, John Bernthal, fantastic actor again, in tons of great TV shows, movies, in a Christopher Nolan movie right now. He's given a lot of great performances in The Bear recently too. I still think about this scene a lot. I think about the scene a lot. His change in his voice, the subtle changes in his voice as he's telling the story, like he starts off on a high, then breaks down, then comes back into the Punisher when he's like, when he, he's saying like, this is the last time I ever saw her. That, there was a hole where her face used to be. It's so crazy. And he doesn't hold back on the describing it too. It's brutal, it's heartbreaking, but it's awesome at the same time. Just the performance and the writing is so good. So I also don't want to keep you here for too long, so let's just go ahead to season 3 because there's a few moments that I want to hit on in season 3. But season 2, not as good as season 1. The hand stuff is kind of like, it's kind of like whatever, but when the Punisher and Daredevil stuff was going down, I think it's when season 2 is definitely the strongest and going at its full pace. I think the hand stuff can bring the season 2 down a little bit, but it's still a very good season of television. So now we have season 3, and what I love about season 3 is that they absolutely stripped Matt down completely. They took away his suit, went back to the basics. I love the fact that in this entire season, he never puts on the suit that he had on for the entirety of season 2. It's such a bold move. They said, we want to tell a great story just through our writing, acting, and action. You know, the costume stuff, that's just the cherry on top that we don't really want to do this season. There's also a very strong narrative decision as to why they're not doing it this season, but I just think that's such a bold choice for a superhero show, and this is why this superhero show specifically is the best one of them all, and why this is so different from all the other ones, because they just believe in their writing and their storytelling. So with season 3, obviously where we have to go is season 3, episode 4, the third hallway fight scene, and definitely the longest one. The best one? Maybe? This scene is 11 minutes long. I remember when I first watched it, I lost my mind. Man, you should have seen my reaction. I was watching this in the living room, I remember. I started jumping. I couldn't believe it. And Charlie gets to do some of it too, you know? Such a masterful job too of switching between Charlie and the stunt double. I'm pretty sure that the stunt double is over here. That's why we can't see his face at all. I think the stunt double is like back there hiding, just tucked himself in real quick. That guy ate it, man. Way to go, Charlie! I remember this is when I took a breath and I was like, okay, alright, so that was the hallway fight scene of season 3. My mind was just so blown that it kept freaking going. Like, you just think this is the end. You're like, we're good. Nope, we're still going.
Okay, I was attacked. I need help.
Put your hands behind your head.
I'd say this is probably one of the silliest moments of the show, is when he takes down these 2 guards who are in full armor. Who are just beating him with batons too. A piece of his helmet just flew off. Stay down.
Grab his keys, quick.
Oh, and there we go, the red lighting.
Light it up, man.
Where did that guy get fired from? Like, dude, I thought this was Ralph Fiennes when I first watched this. I mean, look at him. He kind of looks like Fiennes.
I won't. Not if you can get me out of here.
I also wonder how many times Charlie accidentally made eye contact that like would ruin the whole scene. I wonder how many times like Matt just accidentally looked at like, fuck, we gotta redo the scene. I accidentally looked them in the face.
Wait, hold on a second. There's 2 guards. Okay, now.
I also love that he's gonna be guiding him because of his powers. Cool little addition to showcase some of his powers in this massive fight scene that they're doing. The music's swelling up here too as all this chaos breaks out. Oh. No. What a set piece this was, man. I was losing my mind watching this for the first time.
I can't see. Left. Now take a right shot, right.
I love hearing the little detail of the guard being like, I can't see. And Matt's like, I got it. Powers, lock in.
Open the gate! Open the gate!
So fucking cool. And then this is the third hallway one-take fight scene. And in the first one, we had his, just black suit. Then in the second season, we had him in his Daredevil suit. And then the third season, because we took everything away from him, it's just Matt Murdock doing it. And there's his cab. Just bravo. Just bravo. The show was so freaking good. And in this season, a character by the name of Poindexter was introduced, who is Bullseye. He throws projectiles. Any projectile is a dangerous weapon in his hand. I love the fact that this season also just never explains how he has this ability. He just has it. You just gotta go with it. He just has it. And it's awesome. So in this episode, this is our first instance of Daredevil going up against Bullseye. This dude's so unhinged.
The real you.
The real you. I'm worried for you, Foggy. I love how even without his eyes, you can see that he's like, what the hell? It's just a hat. It's just a hat that's pulled down on his face.
Who are you? I'm Daredevil.
Look at this dynamic camera work here. He can't take him. He can't take him like in close range, dude. Close range, Matt got him all day. Dex just realized, nope. I gotta get my distance with this guy. This dude's so silly, just throwing anything and everything. Dude just picked up an entire monitor. I wish I honestly sometimes wish I had Bullseye's ability. She'd be like, I can just pick up anything and just throw it really awesome. This is a fun little shot. It's kind of like a horror game. I love the showcase in the fact that these two characters have two very different fighting styles. Matt can win this way, Dex can win that way. Come here! Stop throwing shit at me! Oh. Very awesome fight scene. Really cool first introduction to Daredevil versus Bullseye. Alright, so I think I kept you here long enough, but let's just do one more scene, and that is the fight scene between Kingpin, Daredevil, and you could throw Dex in here to finish off Season 3, the Season 3 finale. Let's go ahead and check it out. Kingpin in his iconic white suit. On his wedding day, too. Ah! I can't really scream. I got people in the other room, so. This guy third partying. The difficult task Matt has here to protect Vanessa from Dex and fight Kingpin at the same time. And then they just team up on him. Ooh, put him through the table. Bulletproof suit. I love his little stance. You just ready? He should have just let her go out the door behind them. I know he's got like a secret room, but just let her go out the door. This is Matt's best impression of Kara here. Ah, my back. My back. Alright, now that he's taken care of, we can do our little thing here. Wailing on him, dude. Beating his ass. Blood on the painting, so cool. Obviously, if you watch the show, you know the significance behind that painting.
Come on! Kill me! No! God knows what.
Dude's psychotic, man.
You will go back to prison, and you will live the rest of your miserable life in a cage, knowing you'll never have.
This with the music, this with the music.
This city rejected you. It beat you. I beat you.
And can't scream. Super excited though. Super awesome.
And you won't harm Karen Page or fucking Nelson or anyone else.
So badass. The fact that he's just like, fuck it. Let's talk face to face.
I will go after your wife.
Man, I wonder how, you know, I really need to know how he gets back to power and becomes a mayor of New York City. Well, I didn't want to end this video without just one time before Daredevil Born Again, enjoying this iconic intro. I am also really happy to hear through all like the trailers they released and stuff that it looks like they're just reusing the main theme. And the heartbeat here. Nice. So yeah, that was just my little trip down memory lane to reappreciate Daredevil, the Netflix version, one last time before Daredevil Born Again. Again, I love the show so much, and I didn't really get a chance to sit down and rewatch this, like I said, but I did get to revisit some of my favorite moments just one last time before we step into this new journey of Born Again. Yeah, once again, I just wanted to kind of freestyle this video, just kind of enjoy some of these moments just for myself. But if I didn't talk about some moments that you really love, leave them down in the comments. Let me know down in the comments what some of your favorite moments too. I would love to have a discussion with you about that. Let me know down in the comments also, how excited are you for Born Again? I will be doing a reaction to Born Again on this channel, so subscribe, leave this video a like, and I'll see you guys in just a few days for Born Again. All right, peace.